How we are. Back at it again with another video, no YouTube episode. It's your one and only Stephen KT80. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this with a fellow relative, brother, cousin, sister, friend, things of that nature. You know the things of that nature. Let's dive right in today, man. Today we have a very important topic highlighting the factor of why you will have a target on your back as an attractive young man. I'm gonna give you guys 3 positives and 3 negatives as to why. So let's dive right into it, man. The first negative reason, as we're men, we got to go through the bad first. So the first negative reason you will have a target on your back, which is not really a bad thing, but it's just there, man, and you have to understand this, is you will intimidate both genders wherever you go. Whether that's men, whether that's women, whether that's in hierarchy status, men, women, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not typical that they come across somebody like you. And I've been preaching this, and from the day of experience, as life is the best teacher of experience, you will see people's body language shift weird. You walk around, you walk in a room and you see everybody just get quiet. You know what I'm saying? People, even when you walk in a room, people are talking, and then you start talking, now everybody gets quiet to hear what you're saying. Just all these little subtle stuff that you will see as you become more self-improved, as you become more attractive as a man, working on yourself, taking care of your physique. As we're about to get into the gym real quick, knock out a workout. So you got to understand that, and you have to understand how people are going to move or how you're going to persuade towards that. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that, okay, you can't dim your life for anybody, but if you're trying to get a certain opportunity, I advise you guys to read the book 48 Laws of Power. You know what I'm saying? You apply to certain jobs. You might have to exercise the never outshine your master law. And it might suck for a little bit, but once you get what you want and get your foot in the door, then you might be able to exercise your rights even more. But just for a little bit of a sense, because people can't take your glow. People can't take your confidence, and it really kills them inside. So don't dim your light. But per se, if you're trying to get some employment, you're trying to get some type of things in that regard, you might have to exercise the right as for, never outshine your master in the 48 Laws of Power. It might suck for a little bit, but as long as you know who you are, it will be okay. Let's move on to the second reason, man. The second reason why you will be a target as an attractive young man is because people are looking for your flaws constantly. People are looking for things to call you out. Men are trying to pull your card. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to stare at you, have these stare wars, just look at you with a mug and act like they have one up on you. You in the gym, they try to walk up with their chest up next to you and just do all these subtle goofy stuff that the beta males do that doesn't throw you off your game, but they're only doing that because they know that you are attracting the opposite sex. They know that you are a status symbol that they reach to get, but they can never get there because they can never look like you. They don't want to put the work in like you, and they don't have the drive to congratulate somebody else who's putting in the work. So they're obviously going to hate. They're obviously going to talk down on you, and that should always motivate you and to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, bro, these can be other attractive men as well. But the difference between us and them is they don't have the mindset to understand that, okay, a brother's putting in work. He's doing certain things to improve himself. Let me congratulate. Instead of that, they think, oh, they're the only ones that should get all the women. They think that they're the only ones that can get all the piece of the pie. Oh, they're just selfish. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that there's other people putting in work. There's other people elevating in just not the looks aspect, but in the mental health aspect, body game aspect, spirituality aspect, and all types of things that, are upon. And these dudes, they just take their looks and are arrogant with it. These are the ones that the women, who may have a bad experience with these type of attractive men, and then they come across us, who have it all well-rounded, but are still working to improve, and they just think we're just like them. And it's like, nah, just because you had that bad experience with this guy, and he looked a certain way in the caliber of our department, don't mean it's the same type all around. So that's why they're going to try to treat you any type of way, try to just talk down on you any type, because they already dealt with men from the past that were your kind of caliber, but not with the same mindset, not with the same spirituality, and maybe not even the same body game. You know what I'm saying? And those women also got to reflect on, have discernment on the men that they're choosing. So let's keep cooking, man. Let's keep the third and final negative notion on why you have a target on your back is simply because they don't want you to outshine them. And it's like you're already doing it without even saying anything, bro. The work is speaking for itself. You know, the way you walk, the way you're confident, the way you talk, you know what I'm saying? It sticks out to people. People notice that. And the thing with that is people will try to act like they don't see you. They'll act like when you walking by, they're not looking. But people, those are the people who are looking the most, especially when women are around. You know what I'm saying? Women will see attractive men like us and get intimidated. But trust me, man, when women look down, she got eyes right here, right here, right here, and back here. She's looking, bro. That's the tail sign to know she's looking, bro. Especially if she looks at you real quick and looks away. You know how they do when we walk in a facility, because they can't take that eye contact. It's too much for them, bro. It's too much intimidation factor, bro, because they know that they're not putting in the work as you are as well, you know. And a woman's supposed to be beautiful, so when she sees an attractive, I always tell y'all, man, an attractive man on this caliber is way higher than a 9 out of 10 woman or a 10 out of 10 woman, because we're more rare. You see beautiful women everywhere, but when you see an attractive man, it's rare. You know what I'm saying? And that's the stigma, and that's the today's game that people don't understand. So with all these simps in the way, like we preached in the last video, all the simps, they're just shooting themselves in the foot. While we're over here working, knowing that there's only a slim amount of us, by the time they look up, bro, the gap to close, it's gonna be tough to catch up, man. We're not gonna be in competition with them, but they're gonna be in competition with us. And then the funny thing is, right, the gap is like this, and they still think they can get the caliber women we can attract. And it's like, are you delusional? It's like, I will have a daughter, right? You know what I'm saying? If I had a daughter and a man was approaching her, leading with her money, leading her with gifts, leading her with all that type of stuff, bro, I would tell my daughter, okay, he wants to lead with that, go ahead and collect that, but be careful. If he's crazy, be careful if he's a guy that wants to do something after. But if he's generally just offering with nothing in return, hey, babe, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? That's, live your life. You know what I'm saying? But that can come with other things. And that's when the real fatherhood in me will have to come in. But if she want to play that game, that's her. But you ultimately shooting your foot as a man that's simping and tricking. As the gap is still increasing for us, that gap is going to be larger to catch up for the men who are not putting in the work, who are not even in that caliber aspect, and 8% body fat and looks department and even financial resources, but they're trying to use their money to get the woman, bro. And that never works, bro, because she's always going to come to our team. No matter how much money you have, I want you to listen to this, simps. No matter how much money you have, the girl that you're chasing after with money will always flock towards us because of physical attraction. No matter what you want to say, you know what I'm saying? Even with the women who claim they don't do that, oh, trust me. Like I said, when their heads is down, they looking. Water break. They're looking. So make sure you never forget that. Now let's move to the positive notions, man. Let's get to the better side of things, man. But in the positive regards, you will have a target on your back is because women will chase you, bro. You will have that target of your back of women chasing you constantly, try to DM you, try to give you compliments, try to take you out. Yes, I know you guys who haven't been on that other aspect on this side are like probably like, what? Women trying to take you out? Really? Yes. You'll be surprised, man, when you get to this side. Women overly just trying to have you hang out with them, so they give you choosing signals. They hit you with the, hey, what are you doing? You free? You this? If a woman's not asking if you free, bro, and you guys been talking for like, what, a week? Bro, she don't like you, bro. Because if a woman really likes you, she gonna want to see you that same week, that same day, later that day, tomorrow, within the first 3 days of you guys meeting each other, bro. Whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to say. Moving on to the second positive aspect of having a target on your back. The second positive aspect is you will be able to pick the women, pick the opportunities, have a better opportunity than the so-called men who are not improving, who are not trying to better their life, who are just trying to stay stagnant. And you will see that your life will flow way better when it comes to relationship, with the woman you have, with the woman you vent. And piggyback on for the first example of the positive notion, you know, you'll just be able to have women just want you, bro. Generally for you and nothing else. As in, if you have a blow-up mattress, she will sleep there with you. If you have a one-bedroom studio, she'll come chill, kick it with you. If you have a hoopty, not a good car, she'll come ride with you. Not for materialistic things, not for the substantial things, but just for you. And as a man, that's the ultimate respect that you want from a woman. That's the ultimate respect that you cater for a woman and want to even have a woman to take care of when she sees you for little things like that. You know what I'm saying? Not for the big thing, not for the money, not for the status, not for the jewelry that these men be having to wear, have to go out to these places to pop bottles just to get women in their sections and stuff like that. Of course, like I said, if I was a father, what are these women doing? They're using them for the bottles, using them for the attention, using them for the spotlight. And then after the night is done, the guys are over there triple texting, hey, where'd you go? I thought we were going back home. And then she just ghosts you and just goes to the next guy who doesn't do all that and probably calls the next guy that night. And, you know, so, which is us, you know what I'm saying? So, make sure... Yo, I'm telling you, this is real, man. Not saying I indulge in it, but I know the experiences, man. I know the experiences, bro. So, you know, take it as you want. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the guys who are taking the heat, they know. For the guys who are on this side, know. But if you're not, you have work to do, and it's okay. Join the link. Click the link in the bio of the YouTube. It is going to take you to my Instagram. Get on. I'm going to be teaching you guys female nature. I'm going to be teaching you guys man nature, how to walk in a room, how to do all the subtle things to become that 1% man. Let's keep going. The last and final positive notion that you will receive with the target on your back is the ability to not having to worry about anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have God on your side. You know, that's the Abba Father. You have the Lord protecting you. You won't be having to worry about anything. Even the simps, even people hating. You won't have to worry about anything when you build yourself up, you self-improving. Because the more you're self-improving, the man above sees that. And when the man above sees you're taking your finances serious, you're taking your body serious, you're putting in the work, you're trying to be the best version of yourself, not making the same mistake you made yesterday, knowing that we're not perfect, knowing that you're going to get up and try to be the best version and actually try, you won't have to worry about anything, bro. Because everything will come to you with the work that you're putting in. Women will flock towards you. Money will flock towards you. Cars will flock towards you. All the materialistic things that you guys desire in this world will come to you. Bro, when I was 20, I didn't think I would be having this car. What? That was the last thing I would think I'd be driving, one of my dream cars. When I was young, I didn't think on the self-improvement journey I'll be bettering my physique. I didn't think I'll be able to glow, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think I would still continue to have white teeth. I didn't think I would continue to have a good facial aesthetic that God blessed me with. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I would continue to have, you know, everything that I'm blessed with. You know what I'm saying? The water to drink, food to eat. You know what I'm saying? God blesses the birds. So when you're in that nature, bro, you don't have to worry. You walk in a room, even men staring, hating on you, you won't be worried because what's going to happen? They're going to kill you. They're going to try you, okay? And then what? You're ready. You're in the gym. You're working on your hands. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I always tell you, the person who loses the fight is the one who doesn't fight. So you already won the fight once you get in the fight. So what is there to be scared of? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you should be fighting, but you all should be prepared to take it there if somebody wants to, even if you try to de-escalate the situation. So what's there to be scared of? Life is fun, man. Life is a blessing. Life is beautiful. And life is easy, man. It's easy. We are the ones who make it hard as individuals, as human flesh. We are the ones who make it challenging. Because we don't read this, man. We don't read this. Once we all read this, life will be easy. No worriness, no anxieties, nothing. I don't believe in none of that. I don't believe in depression. I don't believe in anxiety. I don't believe in none of that goofy stuff of the world that had these titles. You know what I'm saying? Not to disclaim, not to shame people who do, but there's a reason why they have it, because they're not participating in the work. I love y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all stay up.